You joined me today in Chester, so thanks for coming along. And today's video is a video with a little bit of a difference. So I didn't want to plan my own itinerary, so I asked AI. Well, I call it ChatLBW. Is it called ChatGPT, ChatGTP? I can never remember which. I asked that to plan me an itinerary for the day in Chester. So we're going to do that, and let's see, is artificial intelligence any match for natural stupidity? So the first attraction on my list, well, it was actually breakfast somewhere, but we're well past that, it's about 1 p.m. The first attraction on the list is Chester Cathedral. Explore this stunning 1,000-year-old cathedral with its beautiful Gothic architecture, wood carvings and peaceful cloisters. So if I can find my way there, we're going to be doing that next. Already I'm getting distracted, must not get distracted by the canal. Is it the Shropshire Union Canal? I'm not sure. Welcome to attraction number 1 on my list, which is Chester Cathedral. And I was going to say it's lovely to be somewhere quiet and calm, because it was until all the school trips turned up. But yeah, we'll have a look around Chester Cathedral. It looks absolutely massive. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film because of all the kids milling about. It's not a good thing. But yeah, let's have a look at Chester Cathedral. Right, so that was a bit naughty, wasn't it? I was told on the way in that the nave was closed because of all the school trips, and well, I thought, well, that's not great, because that is rather the whole point of coming to the cathedral today. But anyway, when I got to the nave, there were no school kids there, and loads of other tourists just like me, so I just went in anyway. So there we are. That was Chester Cathedral. And it is, yeah, 1,000 years old. Beautiful Gothic architecture. It really is a lovely cathedral, and I did actually get lost in there. So yeah, so it's time to move on to attraction 2 now, which is the Chester Rose. These unique 2-level medieval galleries of shops and cafes are one of Chester's most distinctive features. Take some time to walk, browse and maybe pick up a souvenir. So I'm taking that as the AI is ordering me to pick up a souvenir. So we'll go and see what we can find at the Chester Rose. The cathedral then was lovely actually. I was a little bit disappointed though, because my itinerary said allow an hour to an hour and a half, and I was there for half an hour and I pretty much saw it all. And it also said that I would be able to go up the tower for views across the city and 5 counties and 2 countries, I think. And yeah, there was no sign of that. I mean, I don't think I was going to do it anyway, because it's several steps, and I remember the one in Vienna nearly killed me. So yeah, that was something that I thought was a bit missing. So on we go to the next attraction. It would appear then that we're already at the Chester Rose. Aren't these buildings lovely? Yeah, that mock Tudor style that they've got going on. Yeah, so the itinerary has ordered me to buy a souvenir. Now I can see Rolex shop, I'm not buying one of those. Mobile phone, that's not a souvenir. Let's see, what can I find? And that's mission accomplished then. That will make it time for activity number 3 then, which is walk the Chester city walls. It says enjoy a circular walk approximately 2 miles along the best preserved Roman walls in the UK. Highlights include the East Gate clock, Chester's most photographed landmark, views of the River Dee, Roman gardens. It says allow 1 hour. Now I really don't think it looked like this when the Romans built them. Yeah, I like Chester. I like Chester a lot. And now I think it's time to go to the next prescribed attraction, which is attraction 4, which is the Roman Amphitheatre and Roman Gardens. And it says, visit the largest Roman amphitheatre in Britain just outside the city walls and explore the adjacent Roman gardens with columns and mosaics from ancient times. Quick, let's go and have a look at that. Okay, so here we are at the Roman gardens. It says the gardens were first laid out in 1949 to display the many Roman building fragments that had been discovered in Chester during the previous century. What was the Latin name for Chester again? Is it Diva? Dewa? Am I making that up? Bathing in style, the baths were one of the most impressive buildings of the Chester fortress. So the Roman amphitheatre could seat around 7,000 spectators in its prime. The first amphitheatre on the site was built, let me just check, around AD 80. So yeah, this is the Roman amphitheatre in Chester. The Rome Colosseum it is not. And it's time now to move on to the final attraction, attraction number 5, which is Grosvenor Park. And according to the thing, I printed it out, I'm very organised. It says, relax in this Victorian park with manicured gardens, a miniature railway in season, and views toward the River Dee. Allow 30 minutes. Let's go and find Chester Grosvenor Park. Welcome then to Chester's Lungs, Grosvenor Park. Now it's all closed off here, but I don't know why. They're having some sort of Oktoberfest, a circus or something, I don't know. Well, it says welcome, come on in. We are open 10 till 10, Friday to Sundays. Okay. Or before any show or film. Oh, so is it like an open air theatre, open air cinema? Oh, I would, but unfortunately it's closed today. Oh. Okay, so this statue is of Richard II, Marquis of Westminster. But it doesn't exactly tell me what he's got to do with Chester. What was your favourite thing about Chester then? I think mine was walking around the walls. That was really interesting and very scenic. And also, what do you think about AI? Is it any match for natural stupidity? So would I allow AI to plan my itinerary again? I think I probably would actually. I enjoyed all the things that it chose for me. Some of the timings it was a little bit off with. Yeah, it said spend an hour and a half at the cathedral and I spent about 30 minutes there. So some of the timings were a little bit wrong, but yeah, I liked all the things that it chose for me at least. And would I do it again? I think I probably would. I might not necessarily do it every time though. So if you like this video, watch one of my other ones, and in the meantime, thanks so much for coming along today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.